The referee correctly allows play to continue. There is no clear offense for a penalty kick. Both players before the corner kick use their arms in order to challenge later for the ball. Holding is an infringement which is punished when the opponent is not able to move by a clear holding with impact to the next movement. There is no clear impact here. The attacker is the one who provokes an offense on his favor, exaggerates an instant touch by the defender's arm, and falls on the ground with no intention to move and challenge for the ball. Correct, no VAR intervention. This is one of the borderline situations that we as CCA, we prefer to not punish with a penalty kick. Both attacker and defender use their arms when challenged for the ball. There is no clear offense with a clear impact against the attacker. There is a late move by the defender, but also at the same time action by the attacker falling. It is not easy for a referee to monitor all the actions happen simultaneously by both players, and finally he punished only the late action by the defender. VAR cannot intervene as there are still elements or evidence to support the referee's decision. But at the same time, there are also not clear elements for a clear offense by the attacker in order to overrule the referee's decision. According to the VAR protocol, VAR intervenes only in a clear and obvious mistake by the referee. VAR always check in attacking possession phase if the ball is in or out before the referee awards the penalty kick. The referee, according to his view from the field, punishes a light contact created by the defender in charge. Contrary to the previous clip, the attacker here makes first an obvious action which has a clear impact on the ability of the defender to challenge for the ball. Right after, exaggerates the instant contact by the defender and falls on the ground. The referee incorrectly awards a penalty kick, having in his mind only the latest action by the defender. VAR in this case should intervene as there are more elements to overrule the referee's decision and should suggest the referee to have an on-field review. Both players, they use their arms, but two actions stayed unpunished. The clear, obvious pushing by the attacker towards the defender, and right after an easy fall by the attacker, which was not impacted clearly from the defender. The referee correctly awards a penalty kick in favor of the attacking team and cautions the defender for a clear holding which stopped a promising attack with a yellow card. There are no clear criteria according to the laws of the game for a denial of obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Because the ball was coming with a speed, bouncing on the ground, with no clear chance for the attacker to have the full control. The holding was already occurred before the ball comes to the attacker, and therefore it was not obvious that will have the opportunity to control and shoot to the opposite goal post. VAR checks all the mentioned criteria and correctly confirms the referee's decision, as there are no criteria for a clear and obvious error. It is not easy for the referee to identify this offense, and he let the play to continue. The defender's body obstructs the view and is not clear for him to see a pulling of jersey or holding. VAR immediately checks all the available views from the cameras, including the obvious one behind the goal line. It is the view that a referee can never have. VAR correctly recommends the referee for an on-field review. The referee checks the incident and all the evidence. The defender makes an action only with his hand to pull long enough the attacker's jersey in order to impede his movement to challenge for the ball. This action has a sole intention with an impact on the attacker. It is out of the football spirit, challenging fairly an opponent. The referee checks also that the correct disciplinary action is yellow card. The ball is on the air and goes on the ground in a direction away from him. It will not be in a clear and obvious control of the attacker.